Some French princes that became old dirty bastards. Spent half their life off their nut getting plastered. 2 decades later after they first met, now chatting shit on your TV set. It's Scotty Motty, Scotty Motty, Scotty Motty, Scotty Motty, Scotty Motty.
Me?
Yeah, go on.
I'll start this one, yeah?
Yeah, you do that.
I always start in these ones. Hello, welcome back to another energy. Another episode of Agony Uncles. Obviously, that's Motty and I'm Scotty. We've got people down there doing production and stuff. Are there? Are we giving them a shout out?
Well, the reason we've got people doing production, one of them pressed record and then he's leaving. I don't know if that's doing production.
But isn't that just what production
implies that it's ongoing. One of them's done production for us.
And one's going to press stop.
Oh, yeah. Oh, actually, okay. Between the two of them, they are starting.
How many monkeys does it take to run a YouTube show?
What is that thing about Shakespeare and the monkeys and that?
If you give like a pen to monkeys to be able to create.
No, you got that completely wrong straight away, didn't you? Is it if you had an infinite set of monkeys with typewriters, eventually one of them would type out the works of Shakespeare?
But that's just a theory, isn't it? Nobody's ever proven that.
But it must be true, though.
It must be true.
Yeah.
Why must it be true?
Because if you think about it, you've got never-ending
monkeys
just bashing on buttons, and just by coincidence, one of them's going to type out the works of Shakespeare.
Right.
It's never-ending, isn't it? It's like billions and billions.
What is the sort of metaphor for there? What is it like? Anybody can do anything?
It's a good question.
What does it mean?
I don't know.
What does anything mean?
Maybe someone could write into Agony Uncles and. We'll
expand on that. Yeah, please.
Both ways this advice. You can advise us as well.
Yeah, to get help. And speaking of help, you obviously need it because you've been in touch. But before we get into your problems, if you aren't doing already, make sure you're liking and subscribing the video. Thank you, everybody who got in touch after last week's show when we had our first guest on Agony Uncles, but we had an Agony Aunt on with Ange. And some people were speculating on whether she's your daughter, Jay. I thought we should get to that.
No, she's not. I mean, for starters, that's a bit rude, that, isn't it? Saying that I'm old enough to have a daughter who's in her 20s, when obviously I'm a very young man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, come on. What age do you think I had kids? But no, she's not my daughter. She's just my friend, and someone who, has been working on Paddock and done stuff for Full Time Devils, and also now is entered the Scotty and Motty family as well.
She has indeed. She's doing well for herself, haven't we? We met her about 7 years ago.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of nice to her, because I think one day I might want a job off her.
Are you going to work at that empire where she works?
She'll move on to somewhere better, and then I might
okay.
go and work for her when she's like running Sky or some shit.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You've got to be nice to little people, haven't you?
Yeah, because when you're on your ass and you need a cleaning job, you can ask Ange. Anyway, enough of Jay's future problems. Let's get to yours in the present. What's first up, Jay?
Right, so this is from Carly in Peckham. I like my best friend's... Was that funny? Something amusing there? Over there? I heard you laughing. What?
Carly. I think they were laughing at
Carly in Peckham. Sorry. Carly in Peckham.
What are you doing a posh accent for? Like Ethan's ever heard any of them?
Listen, be nice to him. We need him to press some buttons in a minute.
One button.
I like my best friend's boyfriend. I didn't mean for it to happen. Now I'm torn between confessing and risking our friendship or keeping it to myself and feeling guilty. What should I do? Ethan shouted out, shag him. That's his advice there. Hey? That's, even by our standards, that's terrible advice. I don't think you should just go shagging your best friend's boyfriend.
Well, if he wants to shag her.
Who?
The bloke in this wants to shag Carly.
Yeah.
Well, why is it the worst advice? He might be in a toxic relationship.
Like you do this all the time where you start making adding caveats.
Expand on the story.
She likes her best friend's boyfriend, right? That is a girl code and all that.
I don't know. I'm not a girl.
Right. So if you liked your best friend's girlfriend, what you do is you just shag him.
If they were up for it.
Do you know what I mean? If they're up for it. That's nice.
That might have happened in the past.
Really? Are you that guy?
I'm that guy who used to be friends with somebody.
Oh, what? And you fell out because you started shagging his missus?
No, maybe. But
well, you did, didn't you? Let's have it right. It's a bit too late to backtrack now. You've more or less just admitted it.
I keep forgetting that my filter on this machine is shite. Right.
So you fell out with each other?
Yeah, well, I sort of like, it didn't come out that we'd done the dirtiness. Like, he split with her, and then I sort of distanced myself from the pair of them.
So were you shagging them while they were together?
No, it was afterwards.
How long afterwards?
About days.
Days?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. That's nice, yeah. Hey, you waited at least 48 hours. Yeah?
My day and a half.
A day, yeah, a day. So, how long were you two together, or was it just the one?
No.
Just the one off.
Yeah, I mean, it was young. It was the 90s.
So you're not mates with him anymore?
No, but I'm not mates with a lot of people. I've not slept with all their girlfriends.
No, but was it because of the sleeping with his girlfriend thing, or was that just something?
Nah, because I think
drifted apart.
they just drifted apart, as you normally would, and their relationship was on the rocks anyway. So I think it was always he was doing things behind her
All
back.
right, well, you know, in that case, that perfectly justifies
But have you
your
ever-
absolute treachery and horrible
No,
behaviour
but-
towards one of your best friends.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
Get over it, Jay. It was Malia. It was a different time.
Simpler, happier times.
What do you think?
You can
though?
listen to this in absolute selfish bastard, or you can listen to me and just live the rest of your life in perpetual emotional agony by not telling anyone.
Why would you do that to yourself?
Because it's the right thing to do.
Why? Is it worth?
Because you shouldn't go around shagging.
It's
your
not
mates.
talking about shagging. It's talking about
Girlfriend.
like revealing her feelings for him.
What? So what are you gonna tell him? Just let you know I really like you.
Yeah, maybe.
And that's he's gonna go and tell his missus, and that's gonna ruin your friendship with her, and then you're just gonna be left on your own.
I think she should roll the dice and get drunk, and just sort of say something, and then regret it the following day. It's like, oh, I've always fancied you. You know what I mean? And then see what happens.
All right, and get levered, and then just
Wear
say
a
it
condom.
then. Say it then, and then see what happens. And if he says oh, he's up for it, hang on a minute, I've got a note here. Why am I right? Do you know what? Do you understand how a working hierarchy operates? Do you know what I mean? Has anyone ever sort of explained it to you, Mr. DuPont?
Getting orders from the staff.
Yeah, I get orders off him. Right? Why am I taking the equipment? Right. Well, that's a very good answer. Fine. What time are you here till, Ethan?
Are we keeping this in?
Yes.
Oh, right.
Right. Okay. I'll be around then. Ethan can make sure I've got all the stuff. Yeah.
Right. Well, now you've got that sort of...
Have I got the good tripod as well? Yeah. What's that in that bag behind you?
This is riveting YouTube watching.
What? The tripod that that we need? Yeah. Well, why don't you take that? Yeah, I'll take that. Right. That's nice, yeah?
We finished?
Sorry.
It's all right. Carly and Peckham's in a quagmire here. You're talking about tripods.
Right. I'll take the... Do you know what? I'm so grateful that you took 50% of the equipment.
And 50% of our show up because you couldn't have a conversation 10 minutes before. Right, are you finished?
The viewers need to know.
The viewers don't care about what goes on behind the scenes.
At
They don't.
Stretford
Nobody.
Paddock. Hey, now they've got a little...
This isn't Stretford Paddock. It just looks like Stretford Paddock. This is Scotty and Motty Empire.
This is like, what is it? The Wizard of Oz. You've had a little peek behind the curtain.
Yeah.
Right, so Carly, you can listen to him or you can listen to me. I say don't do anything about it. He says get drunk.
I say peek behind the curtain.
He says get drunk and confess your undying love to your mate's boyfriend.
Yep.
As we always remind you, we are not liable for
and if
any
you
of the
do that,
terrible advice we give out. I've been catfishing someone online. They want to meet, but I'm afraid to reveal my true identity. How can I come clean without losing their trust? And that is from Wes in Cardiff.
So Wes has sort of set up a snide account and then entrapped this love interest.
Yeah.
And now they want to meet.
Sounds like a job for... Do you know what I ate? The Catfish UK. It doesn't work in the UK. You know that show?
No.
In America, right, you can live, what? I don't know. How many miles in America?
A lot.
A lot. You can live a lot of miles away, right? You can live I don't know, thousands of miles away from someone in America, right? You could live in New York, they could live in LA or whatever. It's too long for you to get a flight of your skin to get over there. I get it. But in the UK, no one's that far away from each other that you couldn't drive to go and see him or get on a train.
Yeah.
So it doesn't work, that Catfish UK thing. I think it's always obvious that they're catfishing.
Right, okay.
Sorry, let's get
Sorry,
that off my chest.
has that happened to you?
No, I have a little bit of an issue with the whole catfish program as well. The documentary, if you remember it, when it came out, it's like he knew straight. Like he met someone online, and then he started documenting it straight away. It felt a bit shady to me.
Yeah, so
I'm not. I do like.
Why would you start? Why would you start documenting?
Yeah,
it
it's
straight
like
away?
it felt a little bit contrived. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being cynical.
What do you think in this sort of situation then? If someone's catching feelings for this, even if it's called Wes, and obviously it sounds like he might have feelings the other way. How do you come out and say you're not really who you said you were?
Sooner the better, man.
Do you think you can come back from that situation? Because you already started. And
well, you're not going anywhere if you're not, are you? Like if you come out and go, look, my real name isn't Devante from, I don't know,
Jodison.
Knutsford.
No.
Yeah? I'm not really a footballer. I'm really just Wes from Cardiff, who, is a plumber.
Yeah.
And if she doesn't like you for that, or he doesn't like you for that, then
she's not going to like you on that.
Yeah, exactly. Because you can't keep it going forever, can you?
No.
What's the point? You just got to come clean. Just say, look, this is me. This is who I am. This is what I do. I'm sorry I lied to you, but I was a bit shy and nervous about, being open and honest as to who I am. I've been hurt before. That
one.
Yeah.
I've been deceitful to you because I've been hurt before.
I've been hurt before. Hurt people. That's what they say.
I think there's another way around it.
Go on.
You can try that option.
Yeah.
What you could also do, I'm presuming there's been a lot of conversations going back and forth with this love interest, Wes. So you should have enough there in your bag to think, right, well, if I set up an account as me, really, Wes, you should be able to...
Sorry, you're not boring me, but carry on.
I know, yeah. You should be able to attract the person again, really.
Yeah.
Without having the bullshit.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
He must know all her likes and stuff like that.
So you're such a fucking horrible little person.
But he's done all of it. But unless it was based on the looks of the original Catfish.
So duplicitous, isn't it? Hey,
don't you think that's clever?
I think he's very clever.
Yeah.
It worries me how shady you are.
Yeah, you should see the number of catfish in the... I mean, right, yeah. So my name's Scotty and that's Motty.
Hang on a minute, that's weird. That
yeah.
girl I was chatting to knew a lot about me.
Yeah,
a lot about what I got up to in Malia. And when I worked at One Cell as well.
She called Gayla Miffed.
Wes, I hope you you find some comfort in that, quite frankly, disgusting and horrible advice. My colleague undermines my work and steals my ideas. Talking hasn't helped. How do I handle this without risking my job? And that is from Roger in Edinburgh.
Roger makes me laugh, the name, still, because I'm a child.
Because you're in a carry-on film.
Yeah. So he's confronted them already, is he saying?
Talking hasn't helped. Yeah, he said, what's going on?
Yeah.
And he's still doing it.
Well, just, puncture his tyres.
Do you reckon?
Oh, piss in his brew.
I like small little psychological maiming.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Have you ever put laxatives in anyone's cup of tea?
No, I
I know somebody who did that.
Really?
Yeah.
Did everyone get the 2 bob bits?
Yeah.
There you go. You could do things like that. Yeah. Just nick all his pens. That's just annoying, isn't it?
I remember what we used to do to that lad in what was his name, Kieran, in One Cell.
No, what did we do?
What
did you do? I didn't do any of this.
Well, we used to just wind him up with either unplug and steal his mouse, and then we'd change the keys. So we changed A and L.
Just little things like
that. Little things like wind him up and then
just
phone him, do prank phone calls on him and stuff. Just or you can get them if you get his house address. You can get them glitter bombs, can't you? That go off if you open the envelope. Just really ruin his life, but don't let it know it's you. Order pizzas at 12 a.m.
My favourite prank when we used to work together is when we used to go in the toilets and do loads of sniff.
We're not talking about that on air. They were days we said we would never talk about in public again.
That was a great prank.
What are you doing? Just making the bogs look like Christmas. Why are you and Jay in the bogs?
Just leave us alone.
Because it's a noughties and it'll be acceptable soon.
Yeah, stop being so judgmental. Amazing our career in customer service never took off, did it? So Roger, I hope we've helped you there. Cleared all out for you. The answer is obvious. Little things to get.
Little things,
do you know what I mean? Just start. Maybe you could team up with Wes and do the old catfishing thing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Wes is a dab hand at catfishing. Maybe you could start an account chatting to the person who's stealing your ideas, and then sort of mess with their mind a little bit.
I like that.
Do you know what I mean? This is it. This is what we need to do. We need to bring these people together so they can work. In tandem.
Well, we could like a criminal corporation.
Yeah.
Like mastermind of deception.
Why not? Yeah. A criminal corporation, like masterminds of deception. I like that. Yeah.
That's good, man.
Yeah, it's very good.
Who else have we got now for the last one? Two more.
Two more. I'm drowning in debt. Every month is a cycle of bills. How can I regain control of my finances? That's from Jamie and Langworthy. Jamie, I've been there, bro. Seriously. Oh, it might be a girl, Jamie. Starters, with your debts, a lot of them, man, you can get wrote off if you get a bit of help. Quite serious, isn't it? I don't want to dismiss this and be like, you know, too jovial or jokey.
You can't put a happy twist on debt.
No, it can be like, it can send you over the edge. Trust me, it nearly did with me. But if you get some advice around it, you can go on Google and stuff like debt advice and stuff like that. Find out you can get a lot of debts written off if they're like payday loans, and they give you payday loan after payday loan, which is kind of what happened to me. Some of that can get wrote off because they're not meant to do that. Others, if you're just struggling to pay it, they can put you on certain schemes and payment plans. Yep, exactly. There's always help, man. So
you can't be forced. I don't think. Am I right in saying you can't be forced to make any more payments than you would legally, than you financially? They can't force. I think
absolutely not.
I think sometimes it's the fear of actually getting in touch with the people that you owe money to. It's not like, unless it's a drug dealer that you're in.
He's saying as well, every month is a cycle of bills.
Yeah,
and no, if it's bills too, there is help out there.
Like legitimate.
Just have a search, even it's things like, you know, you might be entitled to some help via universal credit. I know it's not great because it's not like the Tories are looking after everyone, but there could be something there. Just one thing I would advise against is sort of borrowing your way out of it.
Yeah.
Trying to sort of get loans or stuff like that. That doesn't help anyone. So yeah, I would just try and get some proper sound financial advice, and you can get it online. You can get it from like certain charities. Debt charities are the one, bro. Trust me, they can help. So yeah, go and check that out. I've always struggled with body image affecting my relationships and happiness. How can I learn to accept myself? And this is from Jordan in Kettering.
I would say, who are you judging yourself against? Because if you're looking on social media and saying, oh my Lord, why don't I look like X, Y, and Z? Then you're not going to, because you're never going to have their body, because that body's theirs. I think with this sort of thing, if you're not feeling completely happy with yourself or how you look, then I don't think you're alone. In fact, I know you're not alone. I think everyone goes through these moments of sort of self-doubt about how the mirror is reflecting them. What you can do, though, is maybe if you start to have a diet or a fitness regime, and instead of measuring yourself against people that you either don't know online or people that are in your social circle, like, why can't I get in the same size pants as them, or why haven't I got a six-pack like this person? I always think that it's ridiculous trying to measure yourself against someone else. Measure yourself against who you were yesterday, and then do it again, who you were last week, and then 2 weeks ago. And then that way, you can only improve on yourself. Don't compare yourself to somebody else's image, because you will never be that person and they will never be you. You're setting yourself up for a fall to do that, I think.
Yeah, I think that's very, very good advice.
Thank you.
It's not often I say that. To be honest with you. I think that might be the first time. But he's right. Yeah, he is. So, I mean, listen to what he's got to say.
Wow.
Yeah, look after yourself. This has been Agony Uncles.
Yes, it has.
I've been Motty. That's been Scotty. Like I always say, we're not legally responsible for any of the advice we've given out, but if it has brought you any small crumbs of comfort, then that is what we're here for. And don't forget as well, whatever issues or problems you're going through, get my words out, it could be worse, you could be one of us.
Yeah, and God knows you.
Jesus
you don't
Christ, I won't wish that on anyone.
See inside that box of Pandora.
Exactly.
Does that make any sense? Anyway, Scotty and Motty at gmail.com. Keep your problems coming. We'll keep sharing. We'll keep laughing. And we'll just keep cracking on week in, week out. We shall see you very, very soon.